Hey all, this is Ursa, and welcome back to another retrospective, introspective review of our They Are Billions playthrough with me and Mama Urs. It is day 43. The last Horde just went through was, how do you say this? Not very altogether impressive, so we obviously have some higher quality zombies we need to deal with, but now that that Horde is over and done with, we can pretty much focus on expanding very broadly and aggressively to the east. And as you can see, we have 4 Titans queued up because damn, friends, we are, as they would say in the common parlance, freaking rolling in it. We got money, we got iron, we got stuff. We're gonna spend it on a badass military to help us clear out the map. So really, there's just us and a lot of wide open space for us to go. So we're going to go ham on this pretty hard. We're going to go and start building Tezzies up the wazoo. We need, obviously, some mills. But since we cleared this area already, it's not that much of a risk to be going on. As you can see, our first Tezzy is already being built. Again, we started this maybe like a minute after we started playing effectively. So, yeah, the new Tezzy is already up. We're already going to be starting advancing toward the choke points that we were previously identified. We should probably split these into 2 groups and to go ahead and do it, because we could get a mini horde at some point. But again, we're avoiding the grassy area, the grassy knoll, so to speak, to ensure that we can use as much farmland as possible. We are going to need more food, bear in mind. Like, we are kind of running out of farmland. So we gotta be smart about that. We're gonna go ahead and try to avoid the grassy knolls as far as production goes. And the soldier and the snipers will handle the south, the ladies will handle the east here, and make sure that we can go ahead and fill in a nice big wall to make sure no one tries to get in. Bloody dreamers. I'm hungover. I'm about to be more hungover with the zombie blood. Yeah, voice acting, still a thing in this place. And as you can see here, that place is still breaking through. Kind of annoying, not gonna lie. It's just like, alright, we're gonna put a wall behind it then maybe. So we can go ahead and let the ballista actually shoot it eventually. We're like, should we let him break through and do stuff? We're like, that's probably not a good idea. It's really a giant irritation, honestly. We can't even build another ballista over here. So obviously this is gonna require something resembling... Aha, that's what we're doing, huh? Okay, that's cool, I guess, weakening defenses. Another ballista out there. Purely because we can't seem to reach in that little cranny, that nook and or cranny, when they're hiding behind the canyon wall there. Again, kind of an issue with the ballista aim. If you got anything blocking the way, it's going to be quite difficult from a forest and canyon perspective to get it done. And to get it done right. Was ist das? Das ist eine Walz. Okay, good. But we should be still pushing it more aggressively to the east, thank you. Keep kicking them Tezzies out, baby. Keep kicking them Tezzies. Kicking them in the Tezzies? Maybe that's true too. But we know what the east looks like. We don't know what the south looks like. We're having the heavy hitters down there. We're having a soldier, our snipers, and our Thanatoses. In case we get a little bit, quote-unquote, whelmed. I mean, not underwhelmed or overwhelmed, just whelmed. It'd be rough. Anyways, let's keep going. Do more things. Yes, get more Tezzies. Get more Tezzies. Now, again, we don't really need... more land for another city. We're doing great on our economy. It's absolutely thrumming at this point. So we're going to go ahead and just keep dropping mills. We're going to need that. And we need a lot of new space for mills. This map is extremely energy heavy. But look at this freaking choke, man. Look at that choke. Now, it's pretty far to the edge of the map. We're not sure we're going to be able to lock it all off, but that is an amazing choke point. That is insane how tight that's going to be. You just funnel them off, and then we go, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's not a choke point at all. It's basically it's basically a giant canyon that's walled in, which is huge. What's under attack? Who's under attack? Oh, hi, Titan. What are you getting under attacked by? Spitters? Spitters. The point being, we're also going to crank out Titans here so we can start clearing the rest of the map while the ladies and the rest of the soldiers do expansions. So that's kind of where we're more or less arranging the thing. We want to make sure our Titan production is all well and good. We have 12 oil. We can get a lot more as well. We obviously still having a lot of fun. Lots and lots of fun working through the southern area, clearing it of zombies or anything of that ilk, which is a little interesting, obviously. But, you know, details, right? Details, eh? That's alright. We're getting there pretty well.
Other units to bother?
They are trying to break through.
They are trying to break through, but you know what? No one cares, practically, because we're doing well. We're doing very well.
You pay.
But yeah, look at this choke now. That is completely walled off, and then we have a super narrow choke down here. So that is amazing. We need to make sure we can get a Desi down that way. So we're going to get there as fast as humanly possible. Just going ham on that expansion. But that area is already cleared. It's huge. We just gained a swath of land. A massive swath. When I say swath, I mean swath. Like, that is a crap ton. A crap ton of real estate, what to put mills down on and stuff.
Let me crush some skulls.
Now, obviously, there is a bunch of undead still down here, but nothing the snipers and Thanatos can't handle, in my opinion. There is a bit of a banshee kind of going in there and chewing on one of the snipers' faces. Gotta be a little careful on that. And the Titan is, like, he's getting, like, nipped a little bit, I think, by Spitter Spit. And that's quickly being addressed very, very rapidly. But yeah, it's clearly we're drawing some attention from up there. I mean, that is also a part of the map that we didn't really explore too heavily on. We didn't really clear it. There's a giant chunk in the northwest we haven't done. And it's true most of the south, too. So we can't really say no, is the issue. We can't really say no on that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Splatter some brains. That's the problem when you have a Thanatos in that group. They take over all the speaking roles. You don't hear the snipers anymore. But we're getting some attention up there, not gonna lie. The question is there another city or not? Is this a giant fucking group? Who knows? Who knows? We will know pretty soon. Pretty soon. Pretty shortly is what I'm trying to get at there, but okay. English not my strong suit, so bully. And here we're just making sure we're clearing up this entire space to, I guess, de-zombify it, I suppose, before we lock it off. That lady's over here just making sure there's no little, like, sneak zombies around. We're gonna have some resources, too, while we can. Go ahead and grab some more Titans. We're cranking out Titans right now, so getting the iron's not a bad thing at all. We have a surplus, a surfeit of cash, so that's never an issue. And there's another little resource pillow down there, too, which you can probably use. Okay, have some more Titans, baby. We have so many monies, and we have so much oil that we're actually doing okay. We do need to get another oil well up, though, and that is super, super power intensive, as you noticed. Remember, it's like 30-something power, 40-something power. It was something ridiculous, I remember. So we're going to get more farm land, again, trying to maximize how much we can get out of that. That's a 60er. That'll do you just fine. We need a Tesla over there. We can definitely afford these Tesla. I'm not sure we're not dropping Tesla more aggressively than we currently are. It's really kind of a waste. And here we already have Hunter's Cottages. We can get one in there edgewise. It's not a lot, but every little bit's going to help. That'll eventually be Tesla-able, so just drop Teslas everywhere. Come on. And we really need to drop Tesla everywhere, because that one's already built and we're wasting time. Build more Teslas. Build the Teslas. Thank you. God damn. Expand faster. You're trying to get here before the next horde, right? Not during. You understand that, right? Just freaking get moving. What do you want? But that is a huge windfall. Having that entire canyon blocked off, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, that's just a giant bit of land with only some southern walls needed to lock it down. It is a boon in the finest sense of the word.
Building completed.
Here again, as you see, we're kind of in the middle of a bit of an undead pack, but nothing too aggressive, and whatever's going up north, well, it ain't going on very much longer, because Titans are on the field and owning face in the finest Titan tradition, because if a Titan doesn't own the face, what are you buying a Titan for anyway, right? Besides the foppish hat and all the other good stuff. We can go ahead and definitely get the full power on that side, that's totally fine. And this is what we should be doing the whole time. Dropping down lots and lots and lots of Tezzies aggressively to Tezzy up this area, make sure we have good vision, good control, and lock it down from things that would like to wreck us. But again, it looks like we have plenty of powerful units here that can handle nasty, nasty undeads that are going to be coming at us. Especially like those banshees you see. They are some funky little bitches. We got to make sure they don't get at us at all, because they can shoot us up pretty hard. Ladies, obviously more so than snipers. Snipers have some armor, they have more HP and all that good stuff, but still, never any fun to get Banshee punched in the face. Not really good. It's kind of like a Dirty Sanchez, but worse. It's a zombie on your face. So, yeah, don't let it happen. Don't let it happen again. And we'll go on and do that. And then the good part about this, finally, when we have it locked down, that giant security loophole that we see slightly to the southeast of the command center, with the sawmill and the one ballista, that'll finally be handled, and this whole area of housing is going to have a giant buttress that'll prevent it from getting taken in any way, shape, or form. So here again, we're just using that lady to make sure that area is locked down, then we can focus on locking down the south. So this is all pretty good. I mean, this is pretty nice. That looks like the narrowest block point there. We don't want to go too crazy here, because we are going to get spat upon. We have to be a little careful. But we want to see how far down we can actually lock this in. And it looks like there's a lake. I don't know how much land we need per se, but I think it would be probably wise. I think we do decide to do this in the end. It would likely be wise to just lock down what we can, not be too greedy. and then go ahead and fill in the rest if necessary. So go ahead, drop that Tezzy up there. Make sure you have full Tezzies in that space. Beautiful. We should definitely start Tezzying up the rest. I mean, there's no reason not to. Again, here, locking it down. Yep, getting all that space active. But apparently we're not doing that because we decided... we decided what now? Ah, we wanted an oil mill. I see, an oil well. We should be doing an oil well too. We're going to be running out of Titan maintenance oil pretty soon. But again, we noticed and identified correctly that our shortfall for Titan production is indeed iron. So we're going to get as much iron as possible off of these. And that giant pile of gold wouldn't be too bad either. So I think that's our priority. Our stone's at 31. That's not endgame stone. But it's pretty damn close. I mean, if you push 50, 60, you're more or less okay. So we can get that relatively easily here. But priority right now is making sure the Titan production stays up and stays high. So we're going to get iron, we're going to get some extra gold, and we can keep cranking these dudes out. But we will, like I said, need an oil well again pretty soon. So we can't neglect that at all, or else our Titans won't be well oiled and won't be maintained, and then we'll all die horribly. So yeah. That's how it goes. Wow, that's a lot of banshees. Holy crapola. And notice how much slower they are. That was like 10 banshees right there. Good lord. Notice how much slower they are on this map though, and that thing saved us. If they were full speed or like accelerated, we would have been boned. So like I said, again, I do believe that this map's everything moves slower caveat is actually better for the human player and not worse. It's a big deal. It gives you a little more time to react, and your firepower is the same. So you know what? That's all well and good. It weakens the melee. It wakens the melee. And our soldier's finally a veteran. Congrats, bro. Took you 50 days of, hardcore survival strategy, but we're all right. It looks like that's a pretty narrow choke as well. Potentially, we're going to kind of go down toward it, though it might be difficult to get that inside because there's a lot of mineral veins that we can't really build on. But all right, whatever. We're going to get that Tezzy down. Yeah, we're gonna lock down all this space because this is such a huge amount of real estate. It just makes my heart glad to see how awesome this is. So lots and lots of good stuff. We're going to get a crap ton of mills here. Lots and lots of room for that. We should definitely build another oil derrick, though. I highly recommend that. Ooh, that's a really nice choke, too. We have 2 nice chokes. Going to get down here. I think we can actually choke out all the way down here, and that's going to be such a good move. Man, that's going to be such a good move. And so much land. There's a lot of really nice narrow chokes here. And we just gained, like, real estate, bro. Real estate. I have a canyon you would like to buy. Would you like to invest? It's just, oh, so good. So good! Oh, Tesla towers. So many. So little time. But and you can see how big this land is by the sheer weight of numbers of Tesla towers actually need to power this area. It's gobsmacking. But as I said, we have the workers, we have the power, definitely. We need to drop another oil well down so we can continue Titan production. I don't know if we do that right off the bat. Advanced farm for sure. We're going to need. And as quarries on this map, I don't think we're going to need too much. We're seeing we're at 6,000 gold. We need to do more things. So yeah, get more Titans up. Spend your money on some good stuff. Upgrade some cottages. There we go. At the boy. We're out of wood. I mean, we can buy some wood, I guess, but it's not crazy.
Here we go again.
But yeah, we're spending a lot of wood because every Tezzy takes, what, 10? I think 210? Not 210, but like 200 gold and 10 wood is what I'm trying to get at here. There are some spitters here that are getting owned pretty aggressively. And look at that. They're just constantly coming. Whenever there's giant groups of certain undead types, it's never good. That soldier's going to bite it pretty soon if he's not careful. I'm being a little reckless with him. So I really shouldn't do that. That's actually a really bad idea. We lose our veteran soldier. He's not the most critical linchpin, but he's useful in a pinch when there's something just kind of running around, chewing on our walls. But yeah, right now this is the main job. English words. And also the secondary job is giant death ball of Titan production, because once we have that, then we start going ham and clearing the rest of the map. And so this is standing us in really, really good stead. Day 46, and we are expanding beautifully and rather broad-basedly. Debasedly? I don't know, it's possibly true too. We're doing some good work right now. And making sure we have room to expand. Because like I said, on a energy poor map, so to speak, something that's going to require lots and lots of mill space, every square meter is going to be critical. See that? I went metric on you. Ah, gotcha. Didn't see that one coming, did you? I mean, maybe I shouldn't. I mean, all these guys, like the Titans, speak like proper English, but I guess all the other ones are vaguely foreign. So I guess metric is more appropriate here. It's not the king's, whatever, imperial system. There we go, the king system. Yes, I haven't had a king for a while, have you? Anyway, but yes, the imperial measurement, blah, empire, and all that. So we should be going metric, right? Because the snipers are clearly not from around here. Even though the soldiers are trying to convince you they're American for the humans.
You call that?
And she's definitely ain't, those ladies definitely ain't local either. That was amazing. Yeah, it's definitely metric sounding, you know? It sounds fun and dangerous. Yeah, so anyway, so I don't know why they went like all German all of a sudden. I don't know. Reasons, I guess. Anyway, we should continue the, you know, time lapse because, hey, time's a wasting. Excuse
What
me.
can I do for you, sir?
And the way he squeaks that just sounds weird, doesn't it? Stonegate needs money, and we need wood. It's so good. Now, we're going to eventually do that, but we're going to send the Titans out because right now we're kind of wasting time with them. 6 is a good number.
Is it tea
6
time
is the number of the
already?
count. Number of the count shall be 6. And, I mean, there'll be more, obviously, but right now that is the number of the count. So we're going to go ahead and drop this one bitch slap. We'll eventually get the
Hello.
gates down, and we should
Oh,
have
dear.
some party time now. And it looks like... hey. Pathfinding's about as good as it ever was.
Yes.
It's just so funny. The Titan just running into a wall like, I want
Let's
to
go.
walk, but I can't do
Building
that.
completed.
I am very confused. Alright, you get down there. That thing is pretty much done. Make sure that area is locked down. But it looks like there's a little bit of a sneaky, cheeky breaky over there in the corner by the wood, so we want to make sure we lock that down as well. We actually want the wood area, especially the farmland, but it's going to be kind of challenging to lock that down, I think, purely because there's a little gap, and we are going to have to arrange a ballista there that'll actually do what it needs to do. And we're doing this very careful placement of Tesla towers because it drives Mama Earth to utter distraction. And I guess it is an efficiency issue when we don't fit every single little hole full of energy with the Tesla towers. When there's like one square gap, there's just a little tiny, like completely useless area in the middle of the zone, which is obviously unfortunate. So we're trying to be very efficient with our placement here. Which is why it's taking so damn long to decide where the hell to put these damn things. But in the end, it'll pay itself back in less annoyance and more functionality.
Great ideas.
So the soldier again here, I don't want him in the front row because he's a little squishy at the moment. But he is going to be able to support in case something does try to sneak by, so that's alright. That ballista's down, so we can pretty much start building up here relatively confidently that nothing's going to break through, and we have the area secure. Which is just an amazing, amazing sight. We're almost done upgrading to cottages, which is great. Before the 5th Horde, we're going to be on full cottage mode and going absolutely ham on the rest of the map. I mean, we're in such good stead right now, it's not even funny. We're very early in the game. We have a pack of almost 8 Titans now, I think 7 or 8.
Attention.
And
Building completed.
income 1,800 per turn almost, 1,700 per turn roughly. Yeah, just getting all this land. Oh, you should tell me to shush. Don't you tell me to shush. I know you're a badass, but don't you tell me to shush. I'm busy. I'm busy doing things. But we're going to go ahead and try to lock this area down. About like that, yep. Narrow choke. And that'll be beautiful. And then we got to figure out what the hell to do on the west, because we're not really sure what the west looks like right now. We're actually not entirely certain.
Grade.
Our soldiers
All
are in
soldiers
trouble.
are in trouble. They shouldn't be, really. Are they getting spat on?
What can
You
I
should be
do for you,
attacking
sir?
the most dangerous enemy. So they are being spat on. They ain't doing that much damage to them, so that's alright. I'm going to go ahead and start mauling more things.
Oh, hello.
But we are definitely drawing some attention, which is pretty interesting. I didn't think there was that much attention to be drawn up there anymore. But it could be another city up there. I don't remember if there was in retrospect here. Because all the games do kind of run together after a while, so it's really difficult to remember exactly what happened. Those certain snippets do pry at the imagination, going, what's this, I wonder. So, I don't know why I'm getting all
Yes,
creepy now.
it's a wonderful day, don't you think?
Is there a Titan stuck in there we're trying to get out? Yeah, we are.
My machine
Oh, I know what
is
I'm trying to do.
ready.
I'm trying to get the Tesla gone. We do need to move the damn Titan, though. Wall. Thank you. Gate, I mean, Titan. Get out there.
Good morning, sir.
Get out there, homie. Join your brethren. That is a lot of meat.
Units
That's a
under
lot of
attack.
meat. Don't like that. We do have ballista support we can fade back to. I mean, I don't really want to get chewed on here. The Titan's probably going to handle this, but I don't want them wounded, then I get a little more sloppy and they lose one, and it's like 2,000 gold and like
Forces are in
crap
danger.
ton of iron. Just all gone for no good reason. You got to be smart about what we use here. Is the point I'm trying to make. But first and foremost, we're going to lock this area down before we explore out fully. And like I said, the ladies will lock that area down. And once we have that, then we can push west here. We can start walling off here already. I think we discussed about doing this primarily because we're not going to be able to get the wood particularly well. We might have to back something off there, so we're not going to get this entire farmland, and we don't want to get much further south as it stands. That is plenty of land for us, and it starts opening up there, right? So this is kind of the narrowest point. We want to be able to use that to our advantage. Our defenses are being, of course, they're being attacked. Spitters, they always attack defenses. We got some more stuff in here, but now Titans are going to go ahead and maul that. And of course, these are all now like, maybe we shouldn't fuck with these guys so much. All the fatties are out of range. Like, I don't know if I want to be standing here right now as they get chopped up. Yeah, man, those spitters.
Attention. Building
Still the
complete.
bane of every single campaign you ever played, man. Those things are just nasty, nasty, nasty. Get ourselves a ballista. Yep, that'll be just fine. Make sure it covers as much area as possible. I wouldn't do that necessarily because spitters can sit out of range and fire. That's the other thing you got to remember. Spitters are also a thing you kind of have to heaven forfend and deal with. But as you can see here, looky loo, we got ourselves a nasty little choke here that we could, if we didn't see, we would be stuck behind. So we need to make sure we lock this down. But we also need to put a ballista there to make sure it can fire clearly into that space. Otherwise, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. So, anyways, that's just basically logistics and planning. The point is here, another giant swath of land. We are grabbing land like it's out of style, like it's going out of style. This is Manifest Destiny shit right here. Like this is next level land grabs right now. Next level land grabs. Oh, so good. I mean, we're really lucky that giant canyon was basically a complete, well-defended cul-de-sac. That's just utterly insane. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It could be the nature of this map. There's just giant valleys here, which will protect you from nasties coming on in. But that's just such a nice canyon, such a nice defensive area. It makes me happy in the Ghiblies. So all well and good here. Making more food, making more farms. That advanced farm research is looking more and more sensible by the minute. Purely because it looks like we're going to be needing him. There's only so much farmland to go around, and we're going to need to stack up some serious chow. But that's good. We should get a ballista down. There we go. Hey, old Urs, you know what you're doing. I mean, maybe. We should probably put a second one down there, too, but we're not doing it right now because we are lazy. Not lazy. We're not crazy, though. No, but this is good. So Titans are going to start clearing west. We're mostly got a giant chunk of land south. I mean, that's just so much real estate. And so much good real estate, too. That would be the key bit there. That's all well and good. We're constantly looking at the size of our colony here. We're like, this is amazing. And this whole area is going to be chock full of mills, like non-stop mills, John Stewart mills and all that. As we scan the map and look at the wonder of our situation, we're trying to decide basically which way we're going. I just realized that minimap kind of looks like a really demented four-leaf clover. Didn't realize it at the time. Now I do. But that's basically how we've expanded. So southwest is kind of a dead zone, which we need to find out the current over-under on what's out there and how bad is it. But the rest of it is kind of surprising that we've gotten this far, this early. So really nice. Day 48. Day 48, we have 2 full cities. About to start going stone tech and, stone house tech, rather. So we put one down there. Why are we doing this now? Oh, because we wanted to lock this down. I see. I remember this discussion. We're going to end up making the weirdest kludgy defense area there. Just BT dubs. It's going to get really strange. So, it's just really bizarre what it's going to end up being. So, fair warning, it's going to get a little wonky. But it'll be alright. It'll be fine. I think we do okay there without too much of an issue. The issue is going to be sightlines here. Sightlines for ballista are going to be hard. I'm going to make sure we can do this. And again, we're trying to determine which way we go. And that's another thing that kind of added to the recent game, which I noticed that's kind of almost a very concerning liability. You can very easily select all your stone walls by accident. And then if you hit delete and you're not really watching, you can delete all like 200, 300 of your walls. It's really rough. Like really super rough. So you got to be hella careful on that because otherwise it's going to get pretty bad for you. Anyway, details. I digress, but not really. We're going to go ahead and stack a ballista up there. These Titans are back now. We got all 80. All 80 is... Let's stick another one out there, too. Oh, there's another one. There's 9. Yes. At least we're spending money on stuff now, which is good. These Titans are like, I have trouble with pathing.
Hello.
We all have trouble with pathing. There are now 9 of us. But we need to get another... We definitely need to get another oil well down and start cranking out another Titan. So we really should have done that a while ago.
Titan is here.
There we go. There's 10.
Gotcha.
Oh, we really should get another oil well down. We should have done that a long time ago. Imho. But yeah, we're going to leave it right at Imho tap. We're going to go there and make sure we can shoot stuff against that wall. And then we might go ahead and pitch in some more. But that is perfect for now. So, success. Great success. Great success. Yes, yes. We have this new area completely locked down, which is just a joy. A joy to observe, a joy to behold, a joy to really be part of. And isn't that the point? I think that's the point. You like my point. Alright. Reasons. Anyway, cottages are almost done, which is great. We have one more cottage left to upgrade, which we'll need to damn well find, but okay.
Jolly good.
It's fair. Now that nasty pack that was sitting right offshore is gone, now it's mostly just runners. Nothing too crazy up there. Chewing down the left side and chewing down the west. Now, we'll see if we want to expand up here. You do kind of want to have another defensive layer blocking the zombies from your city. So we do want to expand a bit westward here. The question is how and what kind of choke we're going to get. But see that giant stone patch? That's going to be a nice source of the building materials for the quote-unquote late game. And we are leaving the oil there just for fun. Because we don't need it. Like, we have 102, and again, we don't really use it flat for anything. There is the last cottage. That's the last one. We can start doing stone houses now. Again, we should get another oil well down. Oil's not well. Oh, man. That's a bad one. I'm sorry. The dad jokes are strong with me now. It's a part of the process. But, yeah, oh, God. Okay, oil's not well? Really? Is that what I went to? God damn. Y'all are just shaking your heads like, yeah, you dumb son of a bitch. Like, yeah, you're not wrong. But yeah, go ahead. Put the gold down. Get 140 gold out of 2 quarries. Now, that's what we call a good deal, yo. Not enough resources, but we will. Like, just give it to me. We'll make so much cash out of this. It's gonna be so good. Look at that. 70 and 70. It's 140 gold. Is that right? Or is that 20? I can't read. The screen is too small what I'm recording on right now. So, let's just say there's a lot of gold. Those quarries are worth the money. We should be doing this. Yes. Now, what are we doing here? We're going to try to clear east, are we? Oh. Oh, we are, aren't we? That'll be fun. It's like, she's like, bing, bing, gotcha. Hey, the soldier's fully healed and he's veteran. All praise the Hypno-Toad. Sawmill. Gabbard? Gabbard? Yeah, that'll be fine. Put the sawmill down. Call it a day. Make it fancy. We need some more Teslas. Oh, so we should do that. But we need more wood for that. I tell you what, man, wood is one of those resources that you never get tired of until, like, the absolute last bit of the late game. It is insane how much wood you actually need to get anything done. Quite remarkable. So we got to be smart about that and make sure we have a good income. But we do. I mean, we're putting another sawmill just to make sure, as I say that. Exactly what we need to be doing. So we should definitely, yes, that's what I was trying to say. Make sure we have solid adjacencies for the fishermen's cottages, because we have good income anyway, and we can get as many of these around this lake as possible. We don't have that many lakes, so might as well try to get as much food out of this as we can. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yeah. 15, yeah, something like that. Get on up here. What do we have? Another 19. We are fishing the crap out of this lake, man. It's like Baikal. So deep and so full of fish. That's a pretty nice jump. So that's going to be a huge chunk of food. I mean, we're at 107 already. It's not like we're hurting on food at all. But having extra is never bad, and having it built in advance is no big deal. And since it's so cheap and so easy to maintain, there's no reason not to have it just ready to go. And remember, the stone houses do require lots and lots of food to maintain. So it's cool, man. It's not a waste. It's funny that we put the gates right in front of the goddamn ballista. It was so stupid. We're like, yay, put it right here. Wait, that's the exact opposite of where we want to put it. It's so dumb. So don't do that. We got rid of one of them at least. That's a waste of money. It's alright. So we're going to put it down carefully. Make sure we have a nice room to get in and out. We're going to put some walls right around there. Make sure shit don't get weird. There we go. Perfect. See, isn't that better? Isn't that all better now?
What do you want now?
Well, yeah, our secondary military, meaning non-Titan military at this point. Used to be our primary, but now we have Titans, so reasons. They're going to go try to clear east while we're clearing west. And we're going to try to aggressively void the map of any such zombie heathens at any point now. We're going to go crazy on it. But now that we have 0 oil income, we absolutely need an oil well. We can get 2. We need to do that. We should have done that a while ago. We need 39 energy. See what you did? See what you did now? You need to build more mills, and that sucks. Because mills are an abomination. There's so many. There's going to be so many on this map, especially with the energy requirements. It's going to be ridiculous. So if you thought my mill strategy was extensive before, oh, you ain't seen nothing yet, bruh. You ain't seen nothing yet. Down, baby. You ain't seen nothing yet. Just, you know, because we're going to keep out the classic rock references. Why not? That's what we do here.
Attention.
Entertainment with a side of WTF, mate. And that's kind of what we play. That's how we do. That's how we do.
Sounds good.
Also, the Finish Cottage are 219 food. We are so fat. And we're going to turn into fatties pretty soon. Thanatos are like, I like that. They like some of that. They're all muscly, right? They got to feed that body with some protein. Protein! We just got a bunch of fish, so it's all happy. And no more wheat, just fish for them.
My machine is
Exclusive
ready.
obligate carnivores because of the badass nature of their current occupation. But look at this space. Oh, it's so good. We got to be a little careful, though, because we're not very well defended down there. If the Horde comes from the south and or east, we got to make sure we can get our military back here. Otherwise, it's going to get messy.
The mighty
I think we handle us through
Titan
it already, but
at your service.
constantly, no matter what stage of the game you're in, you really, really, really need to always watch your spitters. They're never an easy solution. There we go. There's the oil. I'm like, we need to keep Titan production up because we need to get the oil down. There's one. Can we get the other one down? That's 3 we got here. Oh, damn. I miscounted. That's pretty dope. That's a lot of oil. Why do we not put the other ones up? I think this is the power shortage. We're so busy building other stuff that we just don't want to constantly be short on power. And building more and more and more and more and more and more and more mills as the situation may go. Here we're trying to be efficient with Tesla coverage. We just got to make sure we cover as much land as possible because it drives us insane otherwise. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. That one gap. We can't have any gaps. We got to make sure it's all powered. All well powered. Put it down. Thank you. Oh, God. Oh, it makes me want to like choke a bitch sometimes watching us put this stuff down because it's so painstaking. But in the end, it's going to be helpful because we can build stuff more clearly without having a bunch of Tesla towers in the way. So no worries. And what are we doing? Quarry. Yeah, we'll have power. Oil. Yep, another oil. Can't do it. Why? What's the issue? Gold, energy. Yeah, it makes sense. Gold makes sense because they're damn expensive. Energy makes sense too because they're damn expensive. Both of them. But that gives us 20 more oil.
Not sleep.
It's pretty nice. That is 10 more Titans. Pretty easy. We're going to grab another one. That's going to be 15 more Titans. So our Titan stack is already going to be supplied about 25 strong, which is pretty nice. And now there's another oil right outside there. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get it that easily. What? Are we getting spat on? We're probably getting spat on as usual. It always happens. Always happens. Yeah, these Thanatos, you got to be careful. You got to be hella careful with these guys. They get eaten alive. Oh, yeah. Those guys are getting gnawed on pretty... Yep, dead Thanatos. Harpies and spitters, that'll do it. I think, like I said, Thanatoses need to be in bigger groups together because otherwise they just get picked off by being surrounded. They get Zerg Rush, basically, and I can't really do much. They're so slow. They're powerful, but they're damn slow. Building another one, just for the sake of saying to replace your buddy. They don't gain veterancy, so it's just the cost that hurts us there. But again, since our income is so high and we're actually all right, then it's not too bad of a situation to be in. The only issue here is that obviously we don't want to get our Thanatos dead again, because that would be an awful thing. I think we might have lost a lady or two that were right there as well. But here we're going to clear up north. Since we're up here with the Titans, we might as well continue checking the northern area, make sure we're clear, make sure we're all well and good as we continue the run elsewhere. So nice. Yeah, just so much land here. So much good farmland too. And again, not because we're out of food, but we eventually will be. So we need to make sure we can go ahead and do it. And again, trying to be remarkably efficient with placement of Tesla towers, which is a little bit painful to watch sometimes. I know, I understand. It's the nature of the game, though. The nature of the game is efficiency and space management. So we can't skimp on that just because we're getting a little antsy. Just a little bit antsy. Just a little bit hard. But anyway, we're going to get some more mills up here because we need more power. We need more oil. We'll go ahead and do it up against the canyon walls first. Mama Ursa's suggestion. I totally agree. Keeps them out of the way, out of trouble, and we'll just keep on cranking out their power because, man, stuff's expensive on this map. No joke. No joke. And the next Horde should be coming in a day or two. We'll be ready to handle that relatively shortly. But yeah, this expansion was huge. Definitely next level land grabbing. This entire campaign, we've gotten so much good land. And the fact that it's a nice cul-de-sac inside a canyon means that entire back end is so safe. We just gotta make sure we buttress up the front, and we're in glorious shape, honestly. As the Titans, quote unquote, give things tastes of their machine, yo. Get you go. We're gonna go ahead and keep cranking out whatever's in these corners of the maps. And what's going on here? Mini Horde coming in. Looks like those things can't be reached. Why?
Building complete.
Ballista should be able to reach them. I think they're just busy with stuff. That's it.
Dozens of infected
And
under
from
the
the north.
colony. They are approaching from the north.
So that's really good for us in that our Titans are north. A little dangerous because we don't have that many defenses and a fully developed city is there already. Could be down there as well, but it's going to depend on where that horde comes from, because it'll probably swing to the nearest position, which is going to be the one with all the housing.
Let's go.
Make sure we're all well locked down there. But north is good. If it was south, I'd be a little more worried, because Titans, like, they might have a really hard time getting there in time. What we're doing down here is to make sure... Oh, we can't really do anything about that horde right now. We're like, oh dear. I mean, we can go ahead and drop one right there. That's probably fine. It'll eventually build up, and we'll eventually be able to kill whatever's trying to approach our territory. A little concerning. A little concerning as things go, but I think we'll be able to handle this no problem. Yeah, we got it. We got this locked down. It wasn't that big of a deal. It just seemed really bad, because there's like 50 things like, why is the ballista not firing? And again, this is going to provide us an impetus to shore up the defenses down the south end to make sure that bad things don't happen to good people. Or to mill workers, because they're not good people, but at least they work the mills, so I figure they're at least useful from a utilitarian perspective. We're going to go ahead and obviously crank up some more stone houses for more money, because we're going to need to maintain our economy of 1,500, which is healthy. It's a very nice, healthy number. But, you know, more money is never a bad thing, and as long as we can keep using it, then we should keep acquiring it, because we are doing this for humanity, goddammit. We need to get well paid. But anyways, join us next time for the continuation thereof, the adventures in They Are Billions from Mama Urs and I. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you all next time. Till then.
At your service.